All right, so today we're gonna talk about setting you up a chicken brooder. It's gonna be great, you're gonna love it. Let's get started. So what is a chicken brooder? So you got you some eggs, or you've ordered you some baby chicks from Hoover's Hatchery or wherever, and they shipping in, so you gotta get something set up to receive your chickens. All right, like us right now, we've got some eggs in the incubator and we're waiting on them to hatch, and they're probably gonna hatch in 2 or 3 days. So I gotta set up my chicken brooder, so I'm gonna show you real quick how I set it up. It's real simple, I don't complicate it. I used to build these real fancy chicken brooders. I don't do that no more. All I do, I get a box and I get some certain supplies that you need, so you'll have a successful chicken brooder and you'll be able to raise your baby chickens for the first 6 weeks of their life, and then you can move them out to the bigger coop with the bigger hens, and you can integrate them into your current flock. So the first thing you're gonna need a container or a box. This right here, what I got, it's a tough box that I got from Walmart for like 20 bucks. Real simple, real easy. I've also raised chickens in water troughs from Tractor Supply, and I've raised them in wooden boxes up off the ground, and I've raised them on the ground with just plywood walls just to give them an area to roam around in. I do that whenever I got like 60 chickens or 60 little baby chicks that I want to raise. So the next thing you're gonna need is a heat lamp. Chickens need a source of heat. You're trying to mimic the baby chicken mother hen's environment that she provides to her baby chickens. Baby chicks are first born, they need heat up to 95 degrees or greater to survive for the first week. And then after that, on the second week, you can pull that down to about 85 to 90 degrees, and then it drops down so on and so forth until you move them out to the new chicken coop around 6 weeks. Also, when I put the heat lamp onto the container on the side of the container, which I'll show you that in a minute, I like to place a piece of plywood over the top of the container so it'll hold in that heat, kind of like a greenhouse effect, and it'll keep more heat in the container for the baby chickens when they're in the box. All right, the next thing you're gonna need when you setting up your chicken brooder, you're gonna need a water source. If chickens ain't got water, they ain't gonna live very long. So get you a little basic little water source, little waterer. This is a little simple little water source I got from the little Farm Depot down here, down the road. This one right here holds 1 quart of water. Now you're probably gonna have to get a bigger one as around week 2 when the baby chickens are a little bit bigger, because they're gonna be drinking a little bit more water, but this is gonna do you pretty good for the first week. And then once you put your baby chickens into the box, when you first get them, make sure you dip their beaks in the water so they know where to get their water. All right, next thing you're gonna need for your baby chickens, they need a food source. So, go down to Tractor Supply and get you a little baby poultry feeder that will be easy for little baby chickens. Just dip over in there and pick their feed out. But make sure when the baby chicken feed that you get a starter grower, about at least 18%. I start them on this basic chick starter grower, and it is medicated. The only reason I have a medicated bag is because they do not have unmedicated at the Farm Depot. But I usually do unmedicated, but I fed them on medicated and unmedicated. It's not gonna hurt. Because whenever they get old enough to go to the chicken coop, the main one, I'm gonna be feeding them on a natural grain anyway. So there's that. And last but not least, you need some pine shavings. You can either get the flake, you can get the fine grain, it doesn't matter, just get you some bedding. The chickens are gonna need some bedding in the bottom of the box. I usually add fresh flakes about once or twice a week, and then about every 2 weeks I clean it out completely. But I've gone probably as far as 3 weeks, just adding flakes on top of the flakes, and then they're fine. So let's recap. You got your box, whatever kind of box you want. This box right here is 20 bucks probably. You got your heat lamp, that's $15. You got your little water source, this thing right here is 5 bucks. Poultry feeder, this is $5. You got an $18 bag of chick starter grower. You got a $7 bag of pine flakes, and this will last you the whole time. If you got 20 chicks in a box like this, in a brooder like this, it's gonna last you the entire time. There's a lot of pine flakes in here. So, right around $60, $75, you got your chicken brooder and you're ready to get started. Anyway, if this video helped you out, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and give us a like and leave us a comment down below, and let us know how you set up your chicken brooder. I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all later.